So today we've been working with the ADCPs, Acoustic Doppler Current Profilers, in the morning learning how to program them, the principles of deployment, and then this afternoon we've been down here at the marine station putting them all together in bed frames, ready to deploy them on Tuesday morning out in the Sound, where we're going to leave them for a week before the students go back and pick them up and get the data off them and learn to process it. It's really the defining feature of this module that what we're really aiming to do is, rather than just show students equipment and maybe the principles of it working, actually get them to themselves program, prepare and deploy the equipment, specifically because that's what employers want. The employers don't want to know that students are familiar with equipment insofar as they know what it is, but they actually want the students to be able to, on their own, independently, conduct this fieldwork.
Yeah, my name is Claire Cardy. I work for Nortec in the UK. I'm the UK sales manager. Nortec are an instrumentation company that make acoustic instruments to measure waves and currents. These instruments can be used in lab environments, coastal environments, and also out in the deep oceans. At Plymouth are learning the theory of how these instruments work, so they're understanding how the Doppler principle is used to measure currents and to measure waves as well. They're also developing an awareness of the costs and the organisation that's involved in carrying out measurement campaigns. So today we've been taking the students out in small groups to deploy one of our smallest instruments called a signature. It's a really easy instrument to deploy and it's multi-purpose, so the students have free rein to deploy it and measure any parameter that they want to. So today we've been measuring currents, waves, turbulence, and even testing out our new feature, which is the echo sounding mode, so the students can have an appreciation of how the physics of the water affects the biology. So
we're just coming back in now after taking the first of the 3 groups out to deploy their bed frames. So over the last week, the students have been learning how to program the instrumentation and how to construct these frames. Today we're actually going out and we're actually deploying them in the water. And again, it's just a continuation of the whole process, whereby the students are learning firstly how to program the instrumentation, how to prepare it for deployment, and now to actually complete the deployment. Next week we'll be going out again in the small groups, within which each of the students is getting first-hand practical experience, really getting their own capacity to get their own hands on the kit and then recover the instrumentation before working with the data in the lab. So really closing the circle and providing that whole experience from the preparation through to the deployment, recovery, and then analysis.